morning. It's not morning. It's not morning, sorry. Hello again. Right, and so I'm gonna jump straight into it. This could be a complete waste of your time. It could be a complete waste of my time, but it's almost certainly a complete waste of your time watching this video. So look, let's get straight to it. Today, I'm going to make a spoiler. I need material to be able to make a template to go and create said spoiler. I don't have material, so I just had to root around the house to find as much cardboard as I possibly could to make a spoiler for the 249 SX. So to help me with this it can only be a social experiment, really. It's definitely an experiment because I don't make things. The only thing I've brought today is scissors, cardboard, some jeez, I forgot the tape. Right, so the only thing I brought today is scissors, cardboard, and I went to B&Q to buy some brackets. So I brought some brackets, but they're probably wrong, and they probably can't be used. Sure, look it, I bought them, you know, and look, tough shit. We'll just have to use them. So let's get to my buddy Mike's place. I think Jamie's there as well, and possibly Connolly as well. And let's use his 180 as a template to go and create the spoiler. I would use my 180 SX from last year. That would mean I would be unsupervised with the scissors, and that's not supposed to be the case, right? So look, I'm on the way. Let's get there and let's create a freaking spoiler. So I made it to Mike's. Mike's, I've already mentioned you, and I've mentioned you, and I've mentioned you already. I'm going to see your pretty faces in a minute. I have cardboard. Sorry, Scott, I'm using your boxes. I've got this is last year's Grip Royal steering wheel. This is this year's. The great thing with Grip Royal boxes is they come with. Mike, I'm using your bonnet as a table. Is that okay? So I'm going to try the process now of taping all the pieces of cardboard together, getting them laid out so that we have a piece to cover the boot, and then make the side pieces, and then brackets, center bracket, side brackets. Jamie has side brackets, side brackets, side brackets. These are very expensive brackets now, and they're probably incorrect as well. Right, stage one done. I have literally no idea what I'm doing. So even with regards to cardboard, I need assistance, right? So we have the piece laid down here now, two fancy Grip Royal boxes. So the reason why I'm going with it like a drag style spoiler is I want a big overhang in the back. It's always good with a big overhang. Connolly? Oh, it's, yeah. Because the back bumper that I'm using is like a BN sport style bumper. If you ran a GT wing, it would look stupid. And I actually bought a Rocket Bunny S15 spoiler to put in the back, but it did not work. Rocket Bunny S15 spoiler for sale, by the way, just in case anybody's looking for one. Okay, so we've got the width of what we think is going to be the main part of the back spoiler that rests on the boot lid. Now we've made the side pieces that go onto here, and we've cut them out. But this is really thick cardboard, and to prevent any kind of health, what is it, health and safety issue if you're using scissors with thick cardboard, there's rules against it, isn't there, Jamie? Serious rules. So what, we're going to have to use something more severe, are we?
Grinder, right there.
Let's get the grinder. So we've the side pieces made. I'm going to cut them out of perspex. So now what I need to do is, I'm going to go home. I'm going to draw it up on the computer, get the measurements all right. Then we go up to the unit. I need supervision. Anybody free for supervision at some point? Yeah, I need supervision because you can't leave me alone, like, you know.
No, not with power tools anyway.
Even battery operated?
No.
No? Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. Look, they know me too well. So we get the measurements on, we get to the unit, and we'll cut it out of perspex because it's nice and easy to wrap. And then we'll get it up onto the car so we can bring it up to Stone Motorsport to put it on the 249 SX. See you in a minute. So here we are, up in the unit. Now, I've just done a quick mock-up. The lads just rang and said that they're on the way, which is great. But look, I have a bit of an issue. So this is to go somewhere here on the new car, but I'm not happy with the angle as such, so I'm gonna have to adjust the angle. But first things first, let's get this thing off and let's mock up the new spoiler. So we've gotten scientific on the ass. I suppose we can say on the ass because this is the tail end of the vehicle, right? So we've cut the sheet. This is the blade of the spoiler. We now have to cut the inside because we want a little bit of curvature, so that there's less of a chance of it flopping. Flopping is bad in this case here, right? So we're now trying to work out what is the radius. We wanted to keep the center radius of the window line, but the window line stops here and we want the blade to go out to here. So I'm now trying to work out the line of the radius so that we can replicate this radius to the other side as well. This is far too scientific for me, but second cut is 7 inches, and we're gonna go, because we started 3.5 inches up, we're gonna go 2 inches. So we'll do this line, we'll replicate the other side, we'll get it cut, and then we will then go to the outside piece as well to cut the outside radius. Scientific. Connect the dots. So there we have it. We have the end pieces cut also. Now we're probably going to end up trimming these pieces off because there's too much flex in it. I mean, it's fine now when the car is stationary because it's stationary, but when we're going 80, 90, 100 miles an hour, there's going to be a little bit of flex. By trimming them down also, we're going to get some more rigidity, which is exactly what we want. So really pleased. Lads, thanks a million. We now need to get some more brackets so that we can put the blade on first. We need to get a little bit of curvature on the blade. Once we get the curvature on the blade, then we can put the side pieces on, and then we can get it to Moose Design to get it wrapped. Speaking of wraps, we're gonna be with Moose Design quite soon actually to do the final render on the 249SX. So more on that later. But for now, it's late, good night, and see you next episode. Bye!